the fourth night of military attacks on key installations of Colonel Gaddafi's regime. Today, journalists in Tripoli were taken to one of those installations, Colonel Gaddafi's main naval base, attacked in bombing last night. Well, one of those there was our foreign affairs correspondent, Jonathan Miller, who was taken on the usual tours and encountered little clear evidence of what's happening, but a lot of fired-up Gaddafi supporters.
We left our gilded cage, the Tripoli hotel in which the Foreign Press Corps has been under virtual house arrest, and headed out with our government minders. We harangued them to show us evidence that scores of civilians have been injured in the past 3 nights of bombing, as the government has claimed.
Tripoli is not a problem. Tripoli is very people. Libya is no problem.
Okay, this man says there's no problem in Libya at the moment.
No problem.
Over here there's a small pro-Gaddafi demonstration. This is what we've been brought to see by our minders. What we actually asked to go and see were to go and inspect damage, or to go to the hospitals to see some of the civilians who've supposedly been injured in the strikes. But no, this is where we are, Green Square, and look at it. It's completely empty. Well, apart from the popcorn man and a clutch of government spooks. But the Gaddafi fan club under the city wall was quick to spot us. The minute you start rolling the camera down here, you're just surrounded within seconds by ranting crowds, pro-Gaddafi crowds. The man in black is called Salim. He's our government minder. That's him whipping up the crowd, even putting words in the mouths of those I interview. I'm just trying to leave them behind, okay? We retreat across Green Square towards our minivan, the Gaddafi supporters in hot pursuit. But the van has disappeared, and we're mobbed again.
All the Libyan people are Muammar Gaddafi. All the Libyan people blood is green, not red.
Why American come? American and United States and Qatar and all the government outside come to protect the Libyan people. They don't come to protect the Libyan people. They come to protect Al-Qaeda.
So it's all Al-Qaeda and foreigners. That's what Muammar Gaddafi tells you. But the rest of the world disagrees. Is it possible that the United Nations could be right, that this is a real democratic uprising? No! 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 All these people know is what's on state TV, and all they want to hear is what Gaddafi tells them.
All the Libyan people protected our father, Libyan one family, but these people in Benghazi not from Libya. They are not from Libya.
The United Nations says you are wrong.
We live here.
We live here.
Not the people outside live in Libya. We know Libya better than them.
This exchange went on for quite some time. The countless thousands with dissenting voices here in Tripoli no longer dare to stick their heads above the parapet. Another mystery bus trip. Finally, they were taking us to where bombs were dropped last night. The government has offered no evidence to back its claim that many civilians have been killed and injured. Perhaps now they would. We arrived at a still smouldering building down at Tripoli port. The first thing to greet us, a multiple rocket launcher, and next to it, 2 huge warehouses which had taken direct hits. What they've taken us to see today is not an airstrike on a civilian area. This appears to be a genuine military target. These behind me are old Soviet-era rocket launchers or rocket carriers. They're probably empty, otherwise this place would really have gone up. But there were 2 direct hits on this naval warehouse. Salim, the man in black, was beside himself, but the only thing wounded around here was his fervent national pride. Why did you bring us to a naval target?
It's who attacked NATO attacked here.
Yes, it's a military.
Why attack it here?
But it's a military
it's
target.
It's just for study and just for repair. Why bomb it here?
But Salim, you told us.
What?
You told us that many civilians have been killed, and many civilians injured.
What is this? What is this?
This is a
it's
military.
Not money. It's our people.
This is a
it's
military
our money.
target.
It's our land.
This bombing was precise. No one killed, no one injured. Government minders lecture foreign journalists about what they call the dirty, immoral foreign intervention, which they say is spilling the blood of Libyan civilians. Today we were shown nothing to substantiate that claim. Jonathan Miller, Channel 4 News.